been grinding for your KPIs, chasing your sales day after day, trying to fill up every single week with 15, 20 appointments and, just really working 12, 14 hours, then this is for you. Okay. And so, in the last couple of weeks, I've been pretty quiet off social media. And the reason for that was because I was analyzing and doing a lot of, reflection as well across the lessons that I've learned, after helping our clients generated more than 25 million in income and sales, right? And over, speaking to 3,000 over advisors individually. I mean, like 3,000 is a lot, right? And more than 5,000 hours of like coaching under my belt, right? And so one of the things I realized was this. I realized that the people or the advisors who consistently hit their KPIs, consistently getting for MDRT, COT and everything else, qualify for the incentives, and more importantly, they're like enjoying their lives, right? They have time for it, and spend time with family, their kids, their dogs, whatever, right? And I realized that this same group of people who are very successful are also the ones that are not exactly like the smartest. They are not like, working 16 hours a day. They are not even using some magical, prospecting method or something, right? And the thing I realized was that the reason for their success is because they were following a different kind of advisory model, right? It's not the ones that most people are using, right? Obviously, because if most people are not as successful, and obviously that's the case, and it's something that is a model that I realized that I unknowingly used when I was an advisor back then, a student advisor, and that helped me to earn nearly $500,000 in 2 years as an undergrad, right, at the age of 23. And that was a fascinating thing, and this model is pretty much more relevant in this day and age, and it's not only about the method that they're using, it's not only about the sales technique per se. It's about a different way of thinking, a different way of conducting the advisory business, right? And so I'm almost near the end of refining that model, and I'll be obviously releasing out to our own clients first, and then of course I'll share with you guys more. But here's the thing, and I think it's the most important thing, which is this: if you are struggling, right? If you are not performing well, and you have big ambitions, you have desire, you are working hard against it, and you're still not like successful, Manishri, for example, just know that it's not your fault, right? Just know that it's not your fault because the model that you're using right now is just outdated, right? It's not meant for like today's day and age, and she's just been told a lie, in short, okay? And so just know that it's not your fault, but hang in there. I'll be sharing this advisory model pretty soon, right? And yep, keep going.